Show me sooner.
Go on in there. Get a ball. Go roll the ball.
Watch a little experiment. Raise your hand if that sounds like something you want to participate in. All right. Ears on and our mouths off. This is Jagger's Nana. Everyone wave. Okay, and she's going to read us a little story. I need you to listen very closely because it has to do with our experiment, okay?
This is a story about a boy named Lucas and his loco beans. Do you know what it means to be loco?
No.
Crazy! Lucas and his crazy beans. Abuelo, abuelo, I yelled as I ran. I hugged him and held him and grabbed hold of his hand. Abuelo is my grandpa. Do you have a grandpa? Yes. Each summer I visited Abuelo's small ranch. We fish and we swim when given a chance. Do you like to swim?
Yeah.
Early one morning, we walked a long way over the rocks and through the ramas, tracked the maze. There's his abuela. His abuela has a mustache. Raise your hand if your abuela, if your granddad has a mustache. No? Your granddad doesn't have a mustache?
Mine doesn't.
Where are we going, abuelo, I asked. To a place in the mountains where I played in the past. I was tired and wanted to get there real soon. My panza was rumbling. It was getting close to noon. Pat your panza. Yeah, that's your tummy. Why do you think it's rumbling?
Because it's hungry.
It's hungry. As we reached some tall plants with shiny green leaves, my abuelo said, "These are the right trees. Dame tu mano. Give me your hand. Slowly come near. Keep very still. Keep very still. And listen and tell me what you hear."
And listen really closely.
Beans.
What do you hear? What does it sound like?
Jumping.
Does it sound like wishing? Does it
Tapping.
yeah, it sounds like tapping, right? Which section of beans is making more noise? If you need to get on your knees and look and use your ears and listen, or your feet, or you can look at it, that's okay. Which group is making the most noise? Okay, now everybody sit down. Okay, this is group number 1, and this is group number 2. Okay, let's sit down and we're going to vote with our fingers. If you think group number 1 is making the most sound, raise your number 1 finger. If you think group number 2 is making the most sound, make a number 2. Oh, everybody thinks number 2. Well, let's find out why group number 2 is making more sound than group number 1. Okay, let's finish the story to find out.
When I was as young as you are today, I carried some with me in a box to play. The worm inside the boom wiggles around for most of the day, eating the inside of the bean away. After several months, they grow very still, abandoned on an old windowsill. I would forget them until one spring day, the moths would leave the seeds and fly away. Do you know what kind of little worm is inside those beans?
The moth.
It's gonna eat all the beans from the inside. So where are those worms?
Inside.
Inside those beans.
Inside the beans.
And you can look at pictures of the beans and see what they look like. And look at that.
That's a caterpillar.
You're right. It's a caterpillar, and when it eats all the beans, it's going to fly away.
It's not a butterfly.
Look. A butterfly and a moth look very much the same.
So the reason these are jumping more than those is when the worm is inside, it doesn't like to get too hot. And when the sun is shining, the worm starts to get hot, and you know what it does? It starts jumping inside to try to scoot into the shade. So when you're at home, you can experiment and hold your beans in your hand. And when they're warmed up or they see light, they're going to move more and jump more than when they're dark and not moving at all. So you can do your own experiments at home with it.